Day 106 of the Daily Stoic. Pay your taxes. Quote, "Nothing will ever befall me that I will receive with gloom or a bad disposition. I will pay my taxes gladly. Now, all the things which cause complaint or dread are like the taxes of life, things from which, my dear Lucilius, you should never hope for exemption or seek escape." Seneca, Moral Letters 96.2. As your income taxes come due, you might be like many people, complaining at what you have to fork over to the government. 40% of everything I make goes to these people, and for what? First off, taxes go to a lot of programs and services you almost certainly take for granted. Second, you think you're so special? People have been complaining about their taxes for thousands of years, and now they're dead. Get over it. Third, this is a good problem to have. Far better than, say, making so little there's nothing left to pay the government, or living in an anarchy and having to pay for every basic service in a struggle against nature. But more important, income taxes are not the only taxes you pay in life. They are just the financial form. Everything we do has a toll attached to it. Waiting around is a tax on traveling. Rumors and gossip are taxes that come up from acquiring a public persona. Disagreements and occasional frustration are taxes placed on even the happiest of relationships. Theft is a tax on abundance and having things that other people want. Stress and problems are tariffs that come attached to success, and on and on and on. There are many forms of taxes in life. You can argue with them. You can go to great but ultimately futile lengths to evade them. Or you can simply pay them and enjoy the fruits of what you get to keep. I'll be honest with you guys when I'm always honest, because it is what it is. You just say what's on your mind. That's the point of the show. But I should really remove that from my preamble vernacular. When I first read the title of this chapter, Pay Your Taxes, my heart immediately kind of got defensive, right? Because like the character in the story here, everyone pays their taxes. People have been paying taxes and been complaining about taxes for thousands of years, and they're dead now. So get over it. Fair enough. Fair enough. And so there is no point in complaining, but yet accept the taxes for what they are. I think what's important here is what we are trading for those taxes. That is what a rational man does. That is what a reasoned individual does, is they consider the cost of their effort. They consider the cost of that decision. They consider the cost of that choice. Now, you can't always understand all the ramifications and or costs of any decision, especially long term, due to the simple fact that we live in complex adaptive worlds where we are surrounded by complexity all the time, especially as an N factor, as human engagement increases. The more you engage with humans, the more variability and randomness life seems to have. Does it not? So, short side note, if you want to reduce variability in life, be alone. And you end up becoming highly productive anyway. But this chapter on paying your taxes, I think it's important to note that rational men, rational women, rational and reasoned individuals, not as the Stoics would call base men and base women, or NPCs. Rational men and women understand that there is a tax to everything you do. And the question I would consider, and the question I think that is brought to the forefront of my mind here, is What taxes are you paying now that you need to get rid of? Because those burdens are not a joy. Those burdens were never necessary. Those burdens maybe were just a bad decision. See you in Discord, MetaFam.